Is your speedometer acting crazy or your transmission slipping gears while you drive? You might be dealing with trouble code P077A. This code specifically identifies a loss of direction signal in the output speed sensor circuit. Your vehicle's powertrain control module, or PCM, relies on this sensor to know exactly how fast the transmission output shaft is spinning and, crucially, in which direction it is turning. This system typically uses an electromagnetic sensor that reads a toothed metal ring, called a reluctor ring, attached to the output shaft. As the teeth spin past the sensor, they create a magnetic pulse. The computer counts these pulses to determine speed and direction. If the PCM detects the engine is revving and the input shaft is spinning, but it gets no logical signal from the output speed sensor, it assumes something is mechanically or electrically wrong and sets this code. This is a severe issue because without this data, your car does not know when to shift gears. You could experience harsh shifting, delayed engagement where the car waits a few seconds before moving, or even the complete failure of your speedometer. In modern vehicles, this can also disable your traction control and anti-lock brake systems since they rely on speed data. The most common cause is actually quite simple. Because the sensor is magnetic, it acts like a magnet for tiny metal shavings that naturally wear off inside your transmission over time. If enough metal fuzz collects on the sensor tip, it bridges the gap and blinds the sensor. Other causes include a damaged wire, a corroded connector, or a broken tooth on the reluctor ring itself. To fix this, you will need to get under the vehicle. Safety is paramount here, so ensure the car is securely supported on jack stands. Locate the output speed sensor on the transmission housing. Disconnect the wiring connector and inspect it for green corrosion or pushed-out pins. Remove the mounting bolt and pull the sensor out. Be prepared for a little transmission fluid to drip out. Look at the magnetic tip. If it is covered in metal debris, wipe it off with a clean rag and reinstall it. This simple cleaning fixes the problem more often than you might think. While the sensor is out, use a flashlight to look into the hole and inspect the teeth of the reluctor ring inside the transmission. If the teeth are chipped or worn, you have a much bigger mechanical failure on your hands. If the sensor is clean but the code persists, you will need a digital volt ohm meter to check the resistance of the sensor and compare it to the specifications in your factory repair manual. If the sensor is electrically dead, replace it with a high-quality part to restore your transmission's smooth operation.